The smell just like hit me. And I almost like, I'm telling you, I almost like swerved off the road. What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm Darius Monte. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss when I post a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As you can tell by the title, and no, it's not clickbait, it's true, I am celebrating 1 year of no fast food. This time last year, I decided as a New Year's resolution that I would be quitting fast food altogether. I would say that I was definitely addicted to fast food. I had fast food 5, 6, 7, 8 days a week. Yeah, 8. Figure that out. Me personally, I was a big Chick-fil-A person, also Taco Bell, but especially Chick-fil-A. You could not tell me nothing about Chick-fil-A, especially the Chick-fil-A sauce. Come on. But needless to say, there were reasons why I wanted to stop consuming fast food. Even though, it's fast, it's cheap, and it tastes good, there are downsides to it as well, especially when you consume it on such a frequent scale like I was, and probably like most people do. I was actually going to wait to make this video, probably like January or something, but last week something happened. Something had happened. I went to this thrift store that I never go to, I've never been before, so I had to take a way to get there that I never go. And on that way, I had to pass Chick-fil-A. So I passed it on the way there, no problem. But on the way back home, my window was rolled down. So as soon as I rolled past Chick-fil-A, the smell just hit me. And I almost I'm telling you, I almost swerved off the road. It just overtook me. And I haven't smelled Chick-fil-A in probably about a year. So you can imagine if I'm just riding in the traffic and then the smell just overtakes me, it was a lot. As I mentioned before, there are a couple of reasons why I wanted to stop eating fast food. Number one is for health reasons. We know that fast food is not necessarily the highest quality or healthiest type of food that you can eat, especially when you're eating it every day or even multiple times a day. That food is filled with sodium and sugar and fat, and it's just not something you really want to be consuming on a frequent basis. And the quality of the food of course it fills you up and it tastes good, but it always left me feeling sluggish and just I don't know, I just really didn't like the way the food made me feel. And also, the weight gain that accompanies it if you eat it so often and you're not doing other things that you should be doing, like working out, which I wasn't. The second reason I wanted to quit fast food is the money. So I was looking at a couple of different studies, and it says the average American spends about $1,200 a year on fast food. So you break that down, that is, of course, $100 per month, $25 per week. Now, depending on your financial situation, that may not be a big deal. But my financial situation, or what it was, $100 a month is something I could definitely use for other things. And of course I was eating the food, so it's not like it was just going to frivolous stuff. But at the same time, that $100 could have been going towards healthier food, actual groceries that you can cook and eat. The third reason I quit fast food, this reason is probably a little bit more, I wouldn't say it's more important, but it just drove me a little bit more than the others. I just generally don't like the fast food industry. I used to be a fast food worker. I started out as a fast food worker. I don't like the way the corporations treat the employees. I don't like the low wages. I don't like the way, people in society treat fast food workers, unskilled labor. I don't like it. The corporate greed. And also when the whole thing went down where the McDonald's employees were asking for $15 an hour, how many people just came out against them in just such negative way. And ironically enough, these are probably the same people that are pulling up to the drive-thrus every day, And I just think we should treat the fast food workers better, because honestly, without fast food, a lot of y'all would starve. A lot of y'all would miss a couple of meals. Going into what the whole process was like, of course, when you initially started, the first week, the first month, the first 2 months even, it's really hard. Temptation is knocking at your door every day, every second of the day, because it's a part of your routine that you're used to. And I'm not even gonna get into the chemical aspect of it, of withdrawals or whatever they put in that food. I'm still not sure what they be putting in that food. Coupled with the fact that everywhere you turn, there's a fast food restaurant on the corner. There's 2 fast food restaurants on every corner. There's 3 fast food restaurants on every corner. But the fact is, it's just so pervasive. They're everywhere. It's hard to ignore them. It's hard to ignore the temptation. But eventually you do get past it. You become accustomed to it. Now, this does mean that you have to learn how to cook, or you have to prep your own meals at home, which is a big adjustment as well, because a lot of people are not used to cooking every single meal or preparing every single meal they eat if they're accustomed to, eating fast food so frequently like I was. And like I said earlier, coming back home and the Chick-fil-A smell hitting me, those type of temptations happen often. And some people do give in, the willpower just pieces out for a second, it just takes a quick smoke break. But I stuck with it, and I plan on continuing and sticking with it, not just as a trend or whatever. You go down the YouTube page, you see all these 30-day, I quit fast food for 30 days, whatever. Which not, trying to discredit them or dismiss them, you do it. If you try it out, it works for you. If you don't, you don't. It is what the process. I definitely did notice changes in my health and my attitude, because your diet has a tremendous impact on just you overall, on your health, on your mood, on your productivity, on your mental health, just everything. So I'm glad I did it. And like I said, if you want to give it a try, you can go ahead. I just want to let you know it is possible to do it. It's not easy, but it is possible. And you may like it, and you may want to adopt it as a lifestyle like I plan on doing. And I want to end this video with shouting out all the fast food workers. I see you. I got your back. I just cannot support the corporation you work for. When the whole pandemic popped off, you guys were the ones still going to work, still having to clock in, still having to go outside into the world and put yourselves at risk for a check. So you're not just an essential worker. You really are important to us. I know they throw around that term, essential worker. I'm essential, but look at my paycheck. If I'm essential, you need to show me and cut me a check bigger than the one you're cutting me. But anyway, shout out to all the fast food workers. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe. Drop down in the comments. I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried it? Do you plan on trying it? Do you struggle with fast food addiction? Don't be shy. Jump in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are. And I'll see you in the next video.